Hey friends, hey, welcome back to my channel. Sorry, the children, they come back from school and want to act up because they know that you work. We're not doing that here. But anyway, back to my channel. Welcome. We are at it again with the weekly vibes. This is going to be your weekly vibes, any type of warning, heads up, or anything that spirit feels like you need to know right now at this time. We are going to be starting with the air signs, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. If you have any of those placements anywhere in your birth chart and anything I'm saying, any of these cards resonate with you, then it's for you. Okay, this is going to be if you have any air sign placements and it resonates. Okay, all right, we are going to have an extended. In the extended, you get 2 additional messages, your love messages and your career messages. Okay, if you do not want to become a Patreon member, you can buy this single episode. All right, let's get crack-a-lacking. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. Work, achievement, and success, and great worry over nothing. So someone you know is undependable and insincere. Someone you know is undependable. Why is that here? I'm so sick of this messages. This particular message for air signs. All right. I keep getting this message for air signs. Okay. The message that I'm getting here is that you guys have a emperor energy. So this is going to be a father figure. It could be a boss. Could be an Aries placement. Okay. But this is somebody that has control issues. They like the upper hand. They like to be in control. Or they think that they're in control and they like to run things. He's coming out in reverse, which is letting me know that there's a situation where this is somebody that you see as undependable. This is somebody you feel like you cannot depend on. Okay. This person, for whatever reason, thought that, I don't know why, I could find out if I'm led to, but this is somebody that thought by being narcissistic, being selfish, doing things their way, being in control and just completely stubborn was the way to make their ships come in. With this 3 of Wands here, this is somebody that just thought that, they're running things and what they want is the only thing that matters. And air sign placement is just going to have to get over it. And that's just how it's going to be. And over time, they'll be fine. But I got the 5 of Cups here. You have completely shut this person out or distanced yourself, or you're just not communicating or dealing with this person as you were before. Long story short, whoever this Emperor in reverse is, it did not go the way that they were expecting it to go. Okay. Other major placements I have here are Pisces and Sagittarius, and they could have these placements. Okay. They don't have to, but it's giving me the energy that now they're contemplating. Now this is somebody who's realizing that maybe that is not the best way to get your way with air sign placement. This is probably not the way to make your demands. So now this person is starting to have a new perspective. And I feel like this person may be feeling like they want to apologize, or they want to have, they want to apologize, or they want to have some type of conversation. I feel like this person, things are just not going the way this person thought they were going to go. And they thought at the end of the day, either you were too compromising, either you were too understanding, or maybe they thought that you had a certain soft spot for them. They were just very sure that they knew you very well. And if, do you this way and, focus on themselves and get what they want. If it doesn't work out or whatever, I don't feel like they thought that it would be a problem to still be friends with you or to still have you in their life in some shape, form, or fashion. Because I have the Four of Swords here, which is telling me that this person's now they want peace. Now they're contemplating. They can't sleep. They're contemplating this from a new direction, and now they're thinking about reaching out with some type of delayed communication. Yeah. Somebody wants you guys back on a certain term. Somebody wants you guys to be friends or to just be, they want you in their life again. I am going to caution you though, because I am kind of getting my symbol for siphoning energy. So this could be an energy vampire. This could be somebody that likes to siphon your energy. This could be somebody that's used to getting advice from you. It's just giving whoever this is, I'm just going to ask you to be very aware. It doesn't look like from this spread that this person is genuinely sorry for the way they made you feel, for the way they underestimated you, for the way they treated you. They're sorry for how it turned out on their end. On their end, they thought that the way that they treated you would be worth it in the end because their ships would come in. But if their ships did come in, it's not as sweet as they thought it would be. It's not as great as they thought it would be, or they just didn't come in the way that this person thought. And they thought that it would just be much easier to get back on your good side, or, maybe you would miss them too and welcome them back with open arms. It's just giving, this didn't necessarily turn out the way that this person thought. And now they're looking for a way for you guys to be friends. I caution you again, it doesn't look like they've changed their behavior. You just have A1 energy that they're used to siphoning from. Things are not working out in their favor. Now they want their air sign back. So do with that information what you will. So I'll use this deck. Work, achievements, and success. You may be thinking about walking away from something that you may have once enjoyed, or you may have thought, that this was what you wanted or the way to go about getting something that you wanted. But I feel like you're walking away because you have some type of breakthrough and you want to get either you're more focused on and used to love, or you just have a much better idea of what you want to do or what direction that you want to go in. And you're spot on because I have the Queen of Pentacles here. So I don't know why this is giving me an energy of something being more reliable, money being better, especially if you're a working parent or you're the breadwinner in your family. It's giving the energy to, listen, I'm just going to go ahead and say it, even though I don't like to be super specific. This is giving, if you're trying to leave a certain job or leave something because you want something to where you're more available for your children, with the Six of Cups here, or where you feel like you can make more money to provide for your kids, or, you can do what you love from home or in a way that, you have more time with them. It looks like it's going to be successful. And I feel like this week, if you've been going back and forth, this week, some type of breakthrough happens where there's this feeling of like, oh my gosh, I can really do this. I think I really can make this happen. You're going to start to see like what's needed to make something happen. Yeah, I like that. Now we have great worry over nothing. Why is great worry over nothing here? I like it already. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Here, great worry over nothing. You guys may be holding on to something because you're afraid that if you release it, you'll have to go back to something that you've already walked away from, whether this is a job or a person. Okay. And in whatever situation this is, you may have some type of freedom or there's something about, there's certain challenges or things that you've already overcome, and it's giving an energy of, I don't want to have to walk back through what I've already overcome, or I don't want to have to go through this cycle all over again because now this isn't the job for me, or this isn't where I want to live, or this isn't the job that I want. You're not going to have to, because I feel like whatever choice that you made, great worry over nothing. I don't know why I get this energy of like it changed your vibration. It changed what you can accept. It's given the energy that like once you've walked into a door, you don't have to worry if the door is going to be closed behind you, because even if the door is closed behind you, you already have access to that door. So let's say that you work a job and you're like, I've never been paid as much as I have been at this job, but I'm just afraid, that if I go to look for another job or something, what if I don't get paid as much as I'm getting paid here? Or what if I go back to my old job, or go back to my old career field, what if they don't pay me as much as I'm getting paid, now? And it's kind of like, I logically understand that fear, but because of this spread, it's like, but your resume already says that you've been making this amount. So it's going to be kind of hard for somebody to try to, even at an old job or an old career field, because it shows on your resume, this is what I'm used to being paid. Okay. So you can't come back from that. You know what I mean? Like, this is my standard. This is how much I'm used to being paid. It's not like I'm telling someone, this is what I think that I'm worth, and this is how much you should pay me. No, it's like saying, this is what I'm used to. Can you match that? Because if not, I can go other places, because I have had people that are willing to pay me this amount. You see how those two are different? So even if this is I don't know what other situation it could be, because I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that, but for some of you guys, it is kind of giving, you may have had to walk away from someone that for whatever reason it didn't work out. And there is a fear that, should I just settle with the person I'm with? Because, while me and this person have a few of these issues, I've never met anybody else who's willing to, check all my boxes and treat me this way, or, has a certain standard for how they treat me like this person, even though, we have issues on this other stuff. So it's kind of giving you a great worry over nothing. Like, if you believe that you can't find anybody else that's going to treat you that way, then you might not find anyone else. But I mean, once you've had, caviar and cordon bleu, I mean, chicken just don't taste the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it's giving. It's giving like nobody can say like, ain't nobody about to do A, B, and C, and D. That's great. You ain't never gonna find nobody. Well, I did. And I still broke up with them because they didn't know how to act right. So I know that there's people out here that will treat me this way, or that were, don't believe that my standard is crazy. If I found one, I'll find another one, So again, with great worry over nothing, it's like spirit saying, this is part of your journey. Don't go backwards because you're in a period where, what I call the void period, where you're not in alignment with your past, but you don't necessarily see the evidence that your future is showing up in your reality yet. Keep going. Okay. And then, for others of you with this Four of Pentacles, it just gives me an energy that you just know that what you want is out there, whether it's a job, a certain situation, or a person. And you may be starting to think that, like, maybe I am asking for too much, or at some point, you may feel that way this week. And it's like, don't go backwards. You can have what you want, but you just have to hold on. You're afraid that what you're going to find is that you were wrong, or that, that you were right, that, you're never going to find anybody else, or you're not, you can only find jobs that barely pay. It's like, no, spirit wants you to hold on to that vibration. You're worrying over nothing. That's like being in the 10th grade and not being able to understand algebra, and you're freaking out that you're never going to graduate high school. It's like, there are other ways to go about getting the credit and passing, algebra. There's other classes, there's other electives, there's other ways that you can make that happen. You're freaking out. You're freaking out for no reason. Like, don't worry, like, just keep going. Because if you're talking to somebody in the 10th grade, I mean, graduation sounds so far away. It sounds so like, that's still 2 years away. But still, we all, based off my analytics, everybody here is graduated from high school already. Now you probably look back at the time that you were in high school and you're like, oh my gosh, that was so long ago. I can't believe that I was worried, that I was never going to find, some type of profession, or that, maybe because I can't do algebra, I'm just never going to be a great adult, or whatever you were worried about. It's like, that's crazy now. But that's because you're over that hump. Okay. So just keep going. All right. Water signs. New creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start. Misunderstanding and temporary situation. Misunderstanding. Why is misunderstanding here for the water signs? Okay. Well, that's you. Okay. All right, so what's the outcome of this? Thank you. There we go. All right, because I don't like to. All right. Okay. If you're new to this channel, I do not believe in giving false hope. Okay. Everybody's situation is different. With that disclaimer being said, either you're dealing with another water sign or this is you. There is something that you want to go towards, or this could be a situation or a person. It's something you want to follow your heart in a particular situation, but you're holding back because you can't invest in this until you take care of that. You want a new beginning, but it's like, if I do this the way I want to, I already know it's going to be conflict, chaos, and, conflict when it comes to egos and competition. And I just don't know if I want to do all of that yet. Okay, because it's giving. Okay, so let's just say that this is a situation. It's like you want to go towards something, but you have to wrap up something else first. I mean, this could be as simple as I want a new car, but I kind of want to get my credit up to where I want it to be first. But I know that that's going to, require a lot of, having to sacrifice and penny pinch and, really stay on top of things. And I probably need to, take some things off of my credit or write some letters or whatever. And it's just the energy of like, is it really worth all that? I don't, it's overwhelming. If this is a relationship, it's kind of giving, I don't want to be in this relationship anymore, but I know that I can't have a fresh start until I, properly leave this person, or until I save up enough money, but this person knows that I want to leave. So this person, we already fight about money and stuff enough as it is. So I don't really know if this is worth it. Same thing with the job. I want to go to this other job, but I want to make sure that I land a job that's stable and that I like, before I actually leave. Because, if I don't, you're really contemplating, and there's a big hurdle against like conflict, chaos, competition, and money. For some of you guys, whatever this is, money is a big issue. I just kind of feel like the misunderstanding here is and I'm not downplaying your emotions here, but it's giving you have more control in the situation than what you realize. That's where the misunderstanding is. Somebody is giving away all of their power in a situation because they are convinced that if I try to go towards this, then this is going to be a big issue, or this is going to be a huge conflict, and I'm going to have to fight this, or, defend my reasons to want to leave, or, defend why I want my paycheck to go into my own account instead of the joint account now, or whatever the case is. And Spirit's kind of like, the Five of Wands and the Ace of Wands, that's the Six of Wands. And the Six of Wands with the Two of Wands, that's the Eight of Wands. It's kind of giving, if you just make a decision and stick to it, you'll be surprised how fast you can get out of this situation. You just have to make up your mind. Two of Wands, you just have to make a decision. You need to come up with a plan. You need to, instead of focusing on what you think is going to be the hardest aspects in this, I mean, if you really want this done and over with, this could be done and over with a lot easier than what you think. It's really giving, the only person who's keeping you stuck in the situation is you, not this other person, not this job, not the money. It's really you. And I feel like the sooner you realize that, the World card, the sooner that like things start wrapping up and like you're able to get out of a situation. So take from that what you will. I want to do say you may also have a lot of fire sign energy in your chart. Aries, Leo, Aquarius. Oh my gosh, you could be dealing with an Aquarius because I said that, but Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, because there were a lot of wands here. Either that, or this is something you feel very passionate about and you think about this a lot. Temporary situation. not going through water signs. Because I'm getting the same energy for temporary situation. Only the difference is that you have a lot of options that are available to you that you're not taking because you don't want to have, it's kind of, you don't want to have to sacrifice. It's giving an energy of like, I'm burnt out with sacrificing. I'm burnt out with endings. I'm burnt out with having to give up a part of myself. Like I don't have anything left to give. But again, I feel like it's a temporary situation with with the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Wands. It's giving like, yeah, there's a painful ending, but you have no idea how, like, it's like something unexpected comes in right as this ending. The other thing I want to say is I want to say there's some ending that may be taking place this week that may be inevitable. Because I just heard inevitable in my head when I was talking about this Ten of Swords. What is this Ten of Swords? Ooh. You know what? Y'all got to come back to this, or you can email me. A lot of people email me. There may be an inevitable ending that happens this week because there's something that you've been blocking or that you've been keeping to yourself or you've been very protective over that may be exposed this week, forcing you to end something or forcing you to come to terms with something that you've been trying so hard to avoid, or you've been in a situation, this could be at a job or with a relationship where it's like, I'm going through this, but nobody knows I'm going through this, but it's giving, y'all don't like to be embarrassed. So now that y'all got people in your business with this Six of Wands, because I have the Seven of Wands to the Six of Wands. So it's just letting me know that y'all kind of like your pride and your ego is like, yo, now that I know what I know, I don't have a choice. I have to end something, or it causes some type of breakdown, something that you've already known, but you don't want to address it. You don't want to deal with it. And then boom, it's in your face. And so now you have to deal with it. Because then I have the Ace of Swords. So there's some type of truth that comes out, but with temporary situation, I still get an energy that you've been avoiding this because of everything you felt like was going to come with it or that was going to come behind it. But there's some type of truth that comes out. I don't know. I just feel like the transition isn't as, I have the Devil. So it comes with drama. It comes with debauchery. It comes with, but look, I get a strong energy that this, I feel like this is such a temporary situation because whether you realize it or not, you've been dealing with this on the inside. So it's like whatever you get proof of or whatever you hear or whatever you have clarity of, it's so much easier. It's going to be so much easier to deal with than what you think, because even though it's the first time it's in your face and you have to deal with it, it's not brand new to you. But I feel like you're going to be dealing with it so quickly and moving forward or wrapping it up or coming to terms with something so quickly. I'm just saying, because it looks like there's something that is embarrassing or that you don't want people to know, or there's certain people that you don't want to know. I mean, it doesn't have to mean it's coming out on social media or something, but there's an energy of the way my pride and ego is set up. Now that my brother knows, my best friend knows, or my neighbor knows, like I can't just, people at work know, like it may not be like the internet or anything, but it's something to where like it's out in the open to where it's like okay, it was fine when I had an idea or only I knew, but now that people outside of this circle know this, I'm gonna have to go ahead and deal with this and wrap this up because I'm not dealing with it. So it's like the situation is very some situation that you've been dreading so strongly doesn't last as long, or it's not as detrimental as you feel. You move through this very quickly. This heartache, pain, whatever. I don't know. It just gives me the energy that it just doesn't last very long. It's very temporary. So something that you've been dreading or not wanting to address, you're going to be forced to address it. But you're going to move through it. It's not going to take you as long to recover as you think. New creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. You could have Leo placements. You don't have to, though. Why does the water placement? Why does the water sign need to know this? 3, please. I don't know why I have such a feeling of wanting to cry. I don't feel like it's coming from you. Whatever you told them, you were right. Whatever you said was going to happen, you were right. Whatever you tried to explain to them, you were right. You were right. You were correct. There is someone connected to you. I don't know how you're connected, but there's someone connected to you. That had some type of new idea or wanted to start a new venture, wanted to have a fresh start. The biggest thing I'm getting is some type of fresh start, but I'm getting scam vibes. I'm getting very selfish. I'm getting two stories, because one of the things that I'm getting is that there's somebody here that may have had some type of fresh idea to bring in more money, to put more money in their pocket, involved other people, but it wasn't exactly legal or traditional. Okay, it could have been somebody that they were trying to get paid up under the table. You may have known about this, you may not have known about this, but just somebody had more faith in their ability to be a scam artist and to get away with something than they did the people they were scamming. Because the energy that I'm getting is that if they were working with other people are not pulling their weight, or other people are removing themselves, leading this person to have to take on more responsibility than what they needed to. And I just feel like it's catching up to this person. You're connected in this somehow, because it's giving the energy of this person could have tried to come to you and wanted to do this, or it could have been an energy of, you knew about it, but whatever it is, you told this person this is not a good idea. Don't do this. It's not a good idea. You're right. It's going to catch up with this person. Now, this doesn't have to be something that's illegal. If it's not illegal, because I am getting two sides. Even if it's not illegal, I'm still getting the energy of somebody that was late on paying their bills or late on paying their debts because they were more concerned about spending money on things to seem wealthy or to put on a show for other people. And I feel like you cut this person off because it's giving the energy of like, this is somebody who is not trying to better themselves. This is somebody who's always playing victim. You know, the world is not out to get you. Nobody's put a spell on you. This is karma. You know, you're not cursed. This is karma. It's not a hex. This is karma, you know? And it's giving somebody that doesn't want to, it's giving like, they want to take out loans, but they don't want to pay them. You know, they want to look the part. They want to look like they have a good venture or something that is profitable, you know, but at the end of the day, you know, they're not trying to do something that is legit. Well, now they're having a new perspective because now everything is catching up to them. Again, how are you into this? Because I just feel like whatever you told this person, you were right. This person may be reaching out to you, but I just don't feel like I feel like their goal is to try to get something from you or to guilt trip you into giving them money or to guilt trip you for wanting your money or whatever the case is. If they owe you money, whatever it is, okay, you were right. You were right. And if it's not a situation where you told this person, if your intuition said they're trying to get me involved in this, you know, this new thing, but it almost seems too good to be true. I don't know. You're right. Okay. It's not giving me a direct way as to why you need to know this. So for some of you guys, this could be something that totally happened in the past, or I still get an energy of you more so deserve to know because it's something about you being right. Or you told this person that the way that they move or the way that they act was going to, you know, catch up to them. It's something to where I don't even feel like you're worried about this, but it just gives the energy of like, this person did not get this new start and run off into the sunset. I don't know. Hi to the baby. Who's a good boy? What you need? What you need? And I'm about to do earth signs, and here comes my Virgo with the Leo moon, a Scorpio rising, and a Pisces Venus. That's my dog Zeus. Just those placements alone, y'all could tell he real. Everything has to be about me. Oh, I'm so dramatic, but so sneaky. Like, and he's so, I hate to say this, but my dog, like that Pisces Venus, he just swear like, oh, you made up your bed. It's because you want me to lay in here. Oh, you're making breakfast. I know I never get to eat off the stove, but I just know that's for me. Like the delusion that comes with this dog. It's like, I love you, but this has garlic in it. You'll die. Like, I never feed you this type of food. But in his mind, everything is about him. In his mind, you know? Oh, you're having a good time? Oh, it's because you want me to come in here. Yeah? Because there's no reason why you're on the phone having a good time and I'm not in here. Because, like, I love my baby, but yeah. So, all right, earth signs. Did I write your time? I did. Okay, I did. All right. Remember, you guys can purchase the extended where you get 2 additional messages, your love messages, and your career messages. If you don't want to become a Patreon member, you can also buy a single episode. They give us an opportunity to do single episodes now. Yours is going to be a little different because there's a little extra going on here. So we have compliments from an admirer, and then romance, celebration, party, and spiritual love came out together. And then someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. So we'll start with that one. Someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. Well, I can tell you this. If you feel like somebody is being sneaky or not being very deceptive and you're being very guarded towards them, you are correct. That's why he's in here, because it's thundering outside. Fun fact about my dog. His name is Zeus, which is the king of the gods, Greek mythology, but he's also the king of thunder. But this dog, 24 hours or less, if there's thunder coming, because of his mannerisms, he gets quiet, he gets really clingy. That's how we know it's coming. He has a thing with thunder like no other. All right, look. Somebody's about to get caught, okay? If you just feel like somebody has a third party and they're being real sneaky, they are. But here's the fun fact, okay? Take with this information what you will. I might get, if I feel guided, I might get additional information. I don't know if this is like a friend or somebody you're dealing with, but it looks like it could be somebody you're dealing with, but it could also be a friend. But if you have a feeling like this person has a third party, they definitely do. Or if there's a friend that you just feel like they're not necessarily your friend, they're a little bit jealous of you, they are. And it's given the energy that if this is a third party situation, it's going to be found out that they have a third party situation causing you, world card, to end something. But what's funny is that right when you find out and you end something, the situation with this third party is going to end. It's meant to end this way because there's something about the way this person is. There's something about the situation. At least for right now, Spirit doesn't want you with this person. I strongly feel like something is about to come out with this person and you're not supposed to be attached to them when it does. So you may end things when you find out that they're entertaining other people, which is what's supposed to happen. Because by the time world card and Six of Wands, that gives me like internet. That gives me like more than just your immediate circle knows. There's a lot of people that know. I mean, this could be something that goes on the internet, or this could be something that everybody at work knows, but this is not just your small circle. So whatever this is, you're not supposed to be attached to this person when it happens. So it's kind of like Spirit is having this person leave your life or ends this situation. Because yeah, because honestly, it's giving the energy. You worked really hard, and the way that you have things lined up for you, you're just not supposed to be attached to whatever it is with this person, because this is somebody that likes control over everything. I don't know. They have their own lessons to learn and their own drama and stuff to go through, but they're about to go through something pretty. You're just not supposed to be in the middle of that. If this is a situation that has already ended, I just feel like it's supposed to stay ended, because it's just something about them and a person, or just a situation where it's like, yeah, the Justice card. I was thinking this while I was doing it. Somebody is receiving some type of very hard karma you're not supposed to be attached to. So if you decide to go back to this person, work it out with this person, you're going to be welcoming in that karma, which at the bottom of the deck, I had the Three of Wands. Your ships are coming in and things are looking really good for you. You're not supposed to be going through whatever karmic cycle this person's got themselves tangled into, but you're an adult. Do with that information what you will. Compliments from an admirer. Why is this here? I know you lying. Y'all. Just in case, because maybe my bun is too, my bun look a hot mess, but maybe my bun too tight, because I don't know if they're selling Audacity in the streets or in Walmart parking lots on rollback season. You guys have an admirer that's coming back into your life. This is somebody that broke your heart, somebody that you really had to work to get over. This could be somebody you have kids with or somebody from your past, okay? Could be a Pisces. What else do I have here? I got Libra, Cancer, Leo energy, Gemini energy, Taurus energy. You could be any of these. This is giving an opportunity that somebody went towards. It didn't necessarily work out. Somebody's upset with how something turned out. There's some type of sadness here, some type of regret. And now they want to come back into yours. So now this person, all of a sudden, you know, they got a crush on you again. You know, all of a sudden, you know, back when we had these kids, you know, I was thinking about the good times and the family that we had, you know. Like somebody now is really, you know, now they want to apologize and make amends, you know, but it looks like because something didn't work out. Something didn't work out, and it's giving either you have it together or you still have it together. It's giving some type of energy of they see you as an option of as a way out. I can't make this up. I have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Somebody just, I cannot make this up. This is somebody who did what they wanted to do and it did not pan out. And now they don't know what else to do but to come back in your direction, because that's the last time that they remembered where everything was working out in their favor and everything was going good. And, you know, they didn't have to deal with some of the things that they're dealing with now, you know, and it's leading them to be very nostalgic. It's leading them to really be in their feelings. So yeah, this person may be coming around acting like they like you again, and you know what's going on with you. Can we be friends? Ooh, I saw your, you know, your little Facebook. You was wearing that dress. Ooh, I saw your Instagram. You know, I see you was going on a little guy trip. Okay, you know, look at you. I see you changed your hair color. You know, went on a little girl's trip. Ooh, look at you. They're not really your friend. That somebody is counting your pockets because whatever they got themselves into, and it doesn't even have to be money related, but you just come off as a more stable option, and they trying to see what's good with you. The audacity, you know. Because I mean, where are they selling this Audacity at? Because I don't want to be over there. Because I don't want none of the Audacity to get on me. You know what I mean? Like, So we have romance, celebration, party, and spiritual love. Romance, celebration, party, spiritual love. Don't you go in that closet. It's not for you. I'm trying to go into my closet. I knew it. What is the outcome of this? I I love it when I see a card in my mind's eye and it comes out, ooh, judgment. They're going to make a decision. Okay. What's the decision? Oh. Oh. Okay. I like it. Okay. Y'all got somebody that you know may have feelings for you, but they may not make time for you, or they're just focused on other things. Oh no, this is you. For some of you, I'm getting two groups of y'all because I'm getting conflicting messages. So for the first group, you're dealing with somebody that you know really likes you, but they ain't really told you. I don't know what happens this week, but there's something about them holding back and realizing that they need to say something. It's kind of giving the energy that you've kind of made up your mind that like, okay, this is just who they are. This is just how they move. And you know what? I'm going to go elsewhere. And it's giving an energy of somebody deciding to leave their pride and ego on the table and come, and tell you about how they feel. Okay. The other group of you, this is you. You guys feel like you don't have time for a relationship, but you're lonely, but you mean to everybody and you don't want to leave your house. You'll give me 400 reasons why you can't leave your house. Because my kids and because my work hours and because, whatever. I'm not here to judge you, but I'm also not here to hold your hand and sugarcoat you. Okay. I'm your life coach. I'm not your babysitter. All right. But what I will say is this spread, that cold side of the bed getting real frosty. It's getting very, very frosty. Because now y'all are like, you know what? This money is not keeping me any warmer than it was keeping me last year. Okay? This job isn't rewarding me any more than it was last year. You guys are going to make the decision to stop making excuses and to find the balance between work and play and go out and get your back blown out in peace. Okay? That's what it's giving. It's giving you're deciding to actually put yourself out there and stop making excuses because y'all coming up with every excuse in the world not to go to places that you're invited to or not to go to places so you can get invited. I don't want to date online because people are crazy. People are crazy everywhere. You be walking down the street next to a serial killer. People are crazy everywhere. But it's just giving like, y'all are going to start being real honest with yourself. You're the problem. Okay. Some of y'all you're just going to be honest with yourself. We're like, yo, I'm the problem. I don't have the type of love that I want because of me. I keep attracting the kind of people I want because of me. And you're going to start putting yourself out there, genuinely putting yourself out there, not dipping your toe in the water and being like, see, ain't out here. These people ain't, you're going to start putting more effort into your love life and actually going out and having a good time with the intention of meeting somebody. But it looks like that's not going to happen until it just looks like the other side of that bed is just real. It's very, very cold. And that's what has y'all like, you know what? I am too sexy to be sleeping by myself every night. I am too fine to be so single. What the heck? I know that, there's got to be a decent relationship out here for me. Why am I dealing with this kind of stuff in my life? So it's giving self-aware. It's giving holding yourself accountable. It's giving not putting everything on the universe and really taking back control of your life and your love life. And I love that for you. Okay? I do. I love that for you. Fire. Fire. Hey. So this is going to be for the fire sign placements. You guys know what to do if you want to check out the extended. I do have the extended now by episode. So if you don't want to become like a full Patreon member, you can always purchase a single episode. So I have someone is leaving your life. I have great personal sorrow and money will come to you. Great personal sorrow. Why is this here? Why is great personal sorrow here? Well, damn. Well, I don't think this is, let me not say that because I don't want to say that, because I was going to say, I don't see y'all anywhere on the board. And then I say that, and then the rest of the board is you. Okay, no. Y'all on the board, but y'all not in a, I have a headache. Y'all have an air sign placement in their feelings. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I get an energy that somebody is trying to figure out where y'all went wrong. They just don't understand how this went in this direction. I feel like this is somebody that's always, there's something that's going to happen between y'all this week where things have always come back together, either because of the kids, because of your past, because of your memories, But something happens this week where either this person goes too far or it's like, I don't know, you're just giving off territorial and petty. It's giving, I'm not giving in this time. I'm not forgiving this. I'm not moving on from this. Me and you will have beef forever. I don't know if this is a friend or a romantic situation, okay? But somebody with great personal sorrow, it's an energy of somebody they just had more faith that something was going to come together. It is indeed not coming together. And they used to be able to win at all costs by, over talking you or doing something really toxic to bring you back in. All it's going to do is pull out a side of you that they've either never seen or cause you to like really, really, really decide that like, this is it. Like, I don't even want to argue about this. Like, I don't even want to have a conversation about this. However you respond to this, it's just, yeah. I just feel like whatever this is, somebody has hope, has faith that, if they remain their same toxic self, it'll work like it always works. And it's not giving that it works this time. Somebody's going to regret how they handled you in the past or how they're about to handle you now, because it just doesn't turn out positive for them. We have someone is leaving your life. Why is this here? Oh. Well, whatever it is, you're happy about it. Oh, hell. This could be in connection to you. I don't think that this is you, but I can understand why you're happy about it. Somebody gave someone else bad advice when it came to you, and it could have caused this person to leave you, or it could have caused this person to deceive you in some way. I just feel like somebody thought that they had more options, or this is giving. somebody listened to the wrong person, and they had this person believing that they were in the right and that you were going to conform, or that you will conform because you're in the wrong and they're in the right. But from this spread, it looks like they made a major decision that they thought was good news. They thought was a good decision. And it doesn't turn out to be good. They thought choosing something else, it could be a person, it could be a thing, it could be a habit. But somebody just thought that choosing something over you was worth it. And they were very deceptive, and they stabbed you in the back, and they were not focused on what this could mean in the long term. So what it's giving is that what this person's going through something right now. I do kind of get the energy that whatever they did to you, somebody that they considered a twin flame or a soulmate is doing to them. But the devil could be a Capricorn placement, but this is definitely somebody is doing to them what they did to you. So there's definitely karma here, but it's not karma towards you. It's karma for this person. And I do kind of, okay, is this other person in my life? That's embarrassing. That answers the question, but that's embarrassing. Okay. So for some of you guys, all right, put yourself in the story where you fit in, because some of you guys are dealing with another fire sign placement. Okay. Put yourself in the story where you fit in. If you're dealing with another fire sign placement, I just feel like somebody is doing to that fire sign placement what they had them do to you. Yeah. Yeah, because they gave them the illusion that this was the right thing to do. It's not, clearly. And they're going to be reaping some type of negative karma. And by the time they realize they're reaping negative karma, you're nowhere in the picture. So this person can't blame it on you or tie it to you because you're nowhere in. And it's their fault you're nowhere in the picture because they told this person to stop dealing with you. But I feel like this person is going through something that they did to you. Now, you're going to have to be honest with yourself. Only you know if you are the fire sign. Fire sign, especially if you're dealing with a Capricorn or a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Libra, or Gemini, because those are my majors right now. If you convince somebody to stop dealing with someone else, because you were trying to control their options, or you were trying to control the outcome of whatever could have happened with those two, you may have succeeded. However, this week, karma is going to be catching up to you because you're going to find out that this person, they're still tied to that other person in some way. Even if they're not reaching out to that person, it's still giving the energy of you're going to find out that they still dream about that person. They want to communicate with that person. They're trying to find a way to connect with that person. They said what they needed to say in order to get you to leave them alone. So they may have told you they don't want to deal with that person anymore. They're good on that person because they wanted you they wanted to let you believe that that person had left their life. They're not worried about them anymore. But this spread says they feel like you gave them bad advice. They feel like you were being deceptive. They felt like you were working from childhood wounds and trauma. and they're currently, and this week trying to figure out a way to get back in touch with that person to either apologize or make things right. And they are obsessively thinking about it. It's not something that it's easy to like get them to stop thinking about. So you got to be honest with yourself. If you know you got somebody to stop talking to somebody else because of your own insecurities, they may have told you that they did. They may have even stopped for a little while, but they are currently on the hunt because they said you gave them bad advice. They know that you are working based off your daddy issues or your mommy issues. And listen, that was the worst advice you could have gave them. And I'm about to go figure out how to make amends with this person. And I'm not telling fire sign placement because I don't care what fire sign placement has to say, because I feel like they gave me bad advice in the first place. If that resonates with you, just don't be shocked when you find out. That's all I can tell you. If that also resonates with you, it's coming up as it's your justice, it's your karma. And again, this is not a judgmental place, but again, I'm not the life coach or mentor that's going to sit here and hold your head. You know, this is a warning, heads up. Because this card says someone is leaving your life. I really feel like even if you try to step in between, this may be your story if you and this person are beefing, because that's another. I don't know what y'all are beefing about, but y'all are beefing about something, or you will be. And this person really feels like you come off like you're giving good advice or you have their best interests at heart, but in reality, you don't. And you just don't want them talking to this person or, you know, whatever. So I don't know. Do with that information what you will. If you're like, oh, but SJ, I'm not the fire sign that did it, then you on the other side. Somebody knows that they had them stop talking to you and that it was bad advice. They are currently trying to figure out a way to get in touch with you because they're like, yo, that was BS. I should have never stopped talking to fire sign placement. Put yourself in the story where you fit in. Okay. Money will be coming to you. Money will be coming. Ten of Cups. Well, whatever it is going to make you happy. And it may be something. I also feel like, too, I don't think it's like, this could be an opportunity that brings in more money or something to where you'll be able to do something that you've always wanted to do or start something, that you've always wanted to start. Yes, 10 of Pentacles. Whatever you're currently setting up or currently trying to do, it is successful. It comes with a spiritual awakening. There could be new beliefs or releasing of old beliefs. Ace of Cups. There's some type of new beginning. It feels spiritual though. It feels like some type of spiritual breakthrough or spiritual awakening that's happening. That's connected to, I can have exactly what I want the way I want it. Oh my gosh. I can have exactly what I want the way that I want it. Oh my gosh. Wow. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, King of Wands, 6 of Wands, and the Judgment. There is something here where you're going to have some type of breakthrough to where you're getting some type of recognition. But I feel like this recognition is from the universe. This is the universe telling you, this is only going to apply to you if you've been working on changing old beliefs and redirecting patterns and really getting your mind focused on what you can have and things like that, because it's giving the energy that this week you may start to see a lot of abundance or money come trickling in, but then it's like it doesn't stop. It's giving, you're going to start to see some type of proof in your reality that you can actually have what you want the way you want it. Because the Judgment is the last card and it's in the upright position. It's giving like you're more self-aware. You're realizing your beliefs, the way you see the world, the way that, the way that you've been moving is the problem. And there's a renewal of self. There's a renewal of these beliefs. This is awesome. This is awesome. I see you guys starting. It's like there's a switch. There's some type of switch that comes on. And you're finally like there's something that you didn't understand before or you didn't get before that you finally, it's like the light bulb's clicking and you get it now or you understand it now. That makes sense. Okay. All right. That is what I have for you guys. You guys are amazing. I will see you guys in the extended. Okay. And I'll see you guys in the next one.